Hello, everyone. How's it going? I just thought I was upstairs watching Apple TV, and I thought I spoke to Nikki Cooper, and she's having problems with one of her channels. Good afternoon, if you've just tuned in. Hello there, hello there, hello there. What is the time? The time is 2:46 p.m. Saturday, 28th of January 2023. Hello to everyone if you've just tuned in. You're beautiful. See you in there. Right, so what's the latest? Because I've had a couple of chats with Nikki Cooper, and all the things that I want to say, I fucking already said to her on there. Now I've got to try and remember it all. But I thought what will jog my memory is if we can let's just shut this music off here for a minute, right? And I want to play some of the latest of what is being spoken about at the minute with Prince Andrew. So what's happening? Good afternoon, if you've just tuned in. Right, so we're going to go through a few of these YouTube videos with the latest of Prince Andrew on them at the minute, yeah? So let's just have a quick look at this one first, all right? And let's just get a feel for where they're going. I guarantee you it's where I said.
The King has told Prince Andrew to stay away from Buckingham Palace, and Prince Andrew, of course, is also considering a legal case to clear his name. That's after Virginia Giuffre, who he settled with. Was it £12 million to settle with a woman he claims he's never met, has pulled out of a legal fight with another person she claims abused her, Alan Dershowitz, a lawyer. So could this overshadow the coronation, the idea that Prince Andrew goes back into battle with this woman?
Right, already, it's looking like Prince Andrew has fallen out with Charles, and there's no place here now for you at the palace, and that what are you doing going back into battle with this woman? Because the obvious outcome is that he wins this time, right? This is all coordinated, and it is all going to happen before the King's coronation. Because do you think they can have anything getting in the way of that? Of course not. Of course not.
I'm joined now by the former royal correspondent, Michael Cole. Michael, I read in whichever paper broke this story this week that the King was relaxed about the idea of Prince Andrew returning to this horrific court case. We saw Ghislaine Maxwell talking about this from her prison cell only this week. I don't believe it. I think the King would want this like a hole in the head.
You and me both. I don't believe it either. There are some Andrews who have common sense and good judgment, and there are some Andrews who don't. And I'm afraid Prince Andrew falls into the latter category.
Right, so this is all part of the pre-hype now, okay? This is the pre-hype of, we've all got used to the idea of Prince Andrew being an idiot. Don't let him do another interview. For God's sake, don't let him go back into court, man. What's wrong with you? For God's sake. I mean, it's just like a plot in a film. It's just like we're watching EastEnders again. I hope that goes well, Adam. I hope that goes well, mate. I hope that goes well. Where was I? They're building the hype, right? Sorry, people, I can't look at the comments for a minute because I just can't, yeah, because it keeps putting me off. King Charles, they're building the hype now, right? About please don't go back into court, man. It's ridiculous, but it's all hype because he is going back into court and he wins it this time. I can tell you the end of this film. He wins. God, he wins. Yes, Andrew. Then we're all saying sorry to him, and that's the plan. I told you what was going on here with Virginia Giuffre from day one. Right, well, not from day one. I knew there was something wrong there, but I hadn't worked it out yet. I knew the picture was fake, right? And I know it come from Bill Maloney and the other one with Simon Cowell holding the little girl, and we took that picture apart the other day, right? We managed to create the same drop shadow in about fucking 5 seconds. Right, so don't tell me anything, Right? We know I'm on the right. I'm on the right page, and I know the reason that I'm up in the middle of all this is because I saw this geezer, and I'm the threat, not Virginia Giuffre. Virginia Giuffre is not real. She's as real as Andrew Ash. That's because she's come from their intelligence services. Why? Because in 2007 onwards, well, I would say before that, because the News of the World appeared to be hacking the royals around 2005, 2006. And it was 2005 that Sir Mark Rowley turned his back on the phone hacking originally. No doubt that had something to do with the royals and the whole connection. Because, since, early, 99, 2000, the News of the World seemed to be on this paedophile going to get them rampage. But it's not real, because the News of the World been working with these paedophilic families and with the royals and with Parliament. So obviously, like I've said to you before, this is one big coordinated plan between all of them, right? So here's the deal. Andrew had the sweetheart deal. Well, not Andrew, his best mate, Jeffrey Epstein, who knows, I hardly knew him. He was +1 on Ghislaine's. So his mate, that he was, what's the words that he used? Too honourable. His mate that he was so honourable to go and see, even though he's already a convicted paedophile, and they'd say, no, I've got to come see you in the park to say bye-bye because it's honourable. All of that sweetheart deal that happened with Epstein was, all going on around the 2006 to 2009 mark, right? And this is the same time that everyone's being hacked. So the News of the World know damn well what Andrew's involvement is in all of that. So therefore that would be the biggest threat, in knowing that, God, this could all come out one day. We better come up with something. Now, we know that the mainstream media have been bartering with the royal family for years, right? And it basically goes like this. We're going to print this about you. Well, no, if we give you this, then you'll still sell the same amount of newspapers, and it shouldn't really matter, right? Because it's about making money, not telling the truth, right? So they've had something going on for years. And Meghan Markle actually confirms this when she speaks on the documentary with Harry, saying that whenever there was any unsavoury stories coming up, i.e., I would assume with Andrew, that they would completely spin it and give them a story about Meghan Markle. So there you go. There is some proof, in a sense, that there's bartering going on between the mainstream media and the royals. Everyone knows the truth about this behind the scenes, but they won't print it because, this is how people making money out of shit. So obviously they've got this backwards and forwards, and if the royals can give the media something that they can run away with, which is controlled, and I give you the Harry and Meghan story, because the fact that all of that is going on at this time prior to the King's coronation, which he's very worried about because of his connections to Jimmy Savile in the past, and now Epstein to Prince Andrew. It doesn't look good, does it, as you're about to get coronated? Prince Charles knows that no one likes him. They try to talk him up like he's such a decent man all the time, when, any clips that we ever get to see of him in his private life are completely contradictory to that. With a pen, you're going to be fucking king. What more do you want? Stop moaning about a pen and use a fucking wet wipe on your hand and stop moaning. Fucking hell, you've got nothing to moan about, mate. Every goddamn time. Fuck's sake, man. You know what I mean? So they're worried about that before the coronation. And the best thing that could happen, which all seems to be happening on cue, is we hear from Ghislaine in so-called prison. My arse is she in prison. We'll just get a few shots of you running round. That's it, getting your daily 1 hour exercise that they let you out and have. That's it, we'll follow you through the bars. It looks brilliant, just like a film. Because it is a fucking film. That's why. And the reason that Virginia Giuffre has not come into the criminal case against Ghislaine Maxwell is because Virginia Giuffre was always going to get called as fake. And she's only been involved in civil claims. Right? She's not in that criminal thing. She's not in that criminal case. None of her evidence was used to convict Ghislaine Maxwell. Do you know why? Because if they did that, they would cross-contaminate everything and then they would be fucked because they know the end result is Ghislaine coming out and her backing up Andrew and them coming out together on this photograph being fake and then Virginia Roberts ending up looking like fucking Cold Beach. We know this. We fucking know this already. So let's have a little look at some of this and the build up to what we already know is coming. Yeah, I'm going to start this one again. Let's just sit back and watch it. Yeah, I'm going to skin up. Okay.
The King has told Prince Andrew to stay away from Buckingham Palace, and Prince Andrew, of course, is also considering a legal case to clear his name. That's after the lawyer,
It all looks laughable, doesn't it? Andrew, what are you doing? My God, my God, man.
Giuffre, who he settled with. Was it £12 million to settle with a woman he came to?
£12 million what he got from the Queen, who's now dead. What, they're not going to lump that on Virginia? OK, let's carry on.
The Met has pulled out of a legal fight with another person she claims abused her.
Oh, just in time for the coronation. Woo!
Alan Dershowitz, a lawyer. So could this overshadow the coronation, the idea that Prince Andrew goes back into battle with this woman? I'm joined now by the former royal
I'm going to win this time. Win, I tell you.
Correspondent Michael Cole. Michael, I read in whichever paper broke this story this week that the King was relaxed about the idea of Prince Andrew returning to this horrific court case.
Look on his face, look.
Ghislaine Maxwell talking about this from her prison cell only this week. I don't believe it. I think the King would want this like a hole in the head.
You and me both. I don't believe it either. There are some Andrews who have common sense and good judgment, and there are some Andrews who don't. And I'm afraid Prince Andrew falls into the latter category. He must be delusional if he thinks he can overturn a legal arrangement entered into.
This is very hard for me to watch, all right? So when you know the outcome and you just know and you're involved. I'm involved, yeah, because I'm the one I'm the real threat. Imagine that. Can you imagine how this fucking feels? Really, can you imagine how this feels? I know I'm the real threat. It's not being acknowledged outside of the internet, but we all know it's real. We all fucking know it's real. Everything fits together. Daniela was working. Anyways, carry on.
Freely, less than a year ago, in a Manhattan courtroom, he would have to demonstrate, prove fraud or duress or coercion.
There it is, proof fraud. Andrew, what you should have done if you was ever telling the truth was come and see me from day one. You only had to ask your mate Puddick. This is why they came down on me so hard. I could not be doing what I'm doing to these people right now. And you know it.
Or some sort of malicious misrepresentation to a rather savvy Manhattan judge to get this overturned. So it ain't going to happen in the world.
So if I can show the judge that the picture's fake, that we all know is fake, it's fraud and it all gets thrown out. And then Andrew wins, yeah? Yeah.
So Muhammad Ali.
All before the coronation. Wow. Timing was just like, it's like it was sent from God.
He's got two chances, slim and none. And I would bet...
Oh, you know, let's talk it up. He's got absolutely no bloody chance. He's got more chance of crawling through the eye of a needle than he's actually got of overturning this case. I can tell you.
On the second, I do understand why he's going down this route. And I will speculate if you'll permit me.
Yes, please.
Oh, please, because that's what we got you on for.
This lady who was 17-year-old Virginia Roberts, now Mrs. Giuffre, living in Western Australia.
I don't know where she lives.
She was rather acting like one of those girls in the Crucible, and she was accusing people, and she accused Alan Dershowitz. Now, Alan Dershowitz is a very celebrated celebrity lawyer. He defended Klaus von Bülow, and he...
Who? Celebrated by who? Other nonces, not normal real people. No one watching right now, anyway.
He defended O.J. Simpson, and he's a professor of law at Harvard University. And she's...
It means nothing. A professor of law at Harvard University within the mechanics of your structure, not the world, Your silly bastard little legal structure. Anyway, carry on.
Said that she'd been abused by him, and then she remembered, oh no, that she hadn't. He, of course, denied it forcefully from the beginning.
Oh, like
and
Andrew
she also
has.
said at one stage that she'd been abused by Prince Andrew, not only in London, New York, and on this island in the Caribbean, but also at Jeffrey Epstein's ranch in southwest New York. And then she remembered, no, it wasn't at the ranch. So I imagine his lawyers, who haven't served him terribly well, nor of his PR people throughout this whole saga, are thinking that they may have some angle there to overturn this.
This new £69 powerful heater can heat any room.
All right, so that's this is the build up. This is the build up. All right, let's try. There's no place where wants his money back from his accuser. Prince Andrew booted from Buckingham Palace. All right, I'll tell you what we do now. Let's go over and have a look at. I know we did watch it the other day, but let's have a look at it again. Let's see if we can just. See if we can just. Most damning moments. Most damning. Prince Master's photo. Fake. Defends. Here we go. Let's have this one. She defends him. Right, we're going to do this one. I'm going to put it in here, don't worry. Right, so let's now watch this, yeah?
I don't believe that. I don't believe it's real for a second. In fact, I'm sure it's not.
Right, let's go back.
With the fake. I don't believe that. I don't believe it's real for a second. In fact, I'm sure it's not. Well, there's never been an original. And further, there's no photograph. Right? And I've only ever seen a photocopy of it.
So why have you left it all the way up until just before the coronation to do this? And you're telling me that is not PR and timing?
I feel completely divorced from the person that people reference and talk about in all the various newspapers.
So what we're going to do, Ghislaine, is we have to keep your hair quite short and quite, like, even though we can tell it's conditioned, we need to take off all your makeup and keep your head down a little bit and pretend to be a little bit sorry, even though it's not coming across really, is it? And just play it down, okay? Just play it down and talk about the photograph, okay? And how much good man Prince Andrew is, okay? Okay.
Articles and TV shows and podcasts.
All right, don't then. So, you know, right, so let's, let me see if I can, let me get rid of this. Of course it's not real. Of course it's not real. Of course it's not real. You know what it is, don't you?
I might fall from a tall building, I might roll a brand new car, 'cause I'm the unknown stuntman that made Redford such a star.
It's the Fall Guy. Virginia Drew Frey, the Fall Guy. Yeah. Right, so let's have a look here. Let's have a look at some more. King Charles. King Charles kicks out Prince Andrew from Buckingham Palace. Let's go there. All right, this looks good, doesn't it? This looks all good. Like they're all doing. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to kick him out, and it all turns around. Believe it or not, like you won't believe it. It's amazing. It's like a fucking blockbuster. That's what happens. Honest. Believe me. Go.
King Charles officially removes his younger brother, Prince Andrew, from Buckingham Palace.
I think, you know, the royal family, well, they've cut Andrew off from public duties. They've airbrushed him out of royal life. But I think a lot of people are saying, well, you know, that's not enough. He needs to answer those allegations.
Oh, rubbish.
And now the king is taking action. Back in 2019, the Duke of York stepped back from his royal duties and...
What about Savile?
stripped of his HRH titles amid his controversial connection to disgraced billionaire Jeffrey Epstein, who died in jail that
Epstein's just had a lemon.
Same year.
There is a lot of suggestion that actually it was the Queen who pretty much forced Prince Andrew to step down after a series of intensive crisis talks with the Prince of Wales. I think they both realised that Andrew's position was untenable and there was no choice but for him to step back from royal duties.
Why do you look like Desperate Housewives, man?
Fast forward to 2023, and a royal insider tells ET Prince Andrew will no longer have use of his plush suite of rooms at the palace, which housed his royal apartment and office, because King Charles removed his access from...
And they, they kind of tell you in code a minute ago, they said that they was doing a 10-year refurbishment on Buckingham Palace. Yeah, like I told you. 2013 to 2023 would be a 10-year refurbishment, which is exactly what's going on, but not one of the building, one of them and their life and our perception of them.
From that section, the insider adds that it's shocking Andrew was able to keep the royal digs for as long as he did.
We are going to have the reign of King Charles III. He's not going to waste any time getting to work pretty quickly.
But
you hope it goes without a hitch. That's why you talk it up like that.
Despite the reports that the Duke has been evicted, ET has learned he wasn't using the suites. In fact, he's still living at the Royal Lodge at Windsor with his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson, whom he shares 2 daughters with. Princesses
Well, that makes him look like a family man.
Beatrice and Eugenie.
He is incredibly close to both of his daughters.
I know I've got video footage of him touching her ass when they're looking at the flowers.
You'll notice that neither Beatrice or Eugenie have come out to say anything about the case. They are standing in
teeth are very white though.
Solidarity with their father.
Our royal insider also shares that Andrew's security has also been a point of contention. Why? Because he's maintained his security detail while King Charles' son, Prince Harry, and daughter-in-law Meghan Markle were stripped of theirs when they...
Right, so all of this, Harry's book, everything, the documentary, the playing up to... They are destroying us. But listen, the royals are happy to go with any story as long as it doesn't contain Jeffrey Epstein and Savile. And the fact that all of this is happening just before the coronation, I suggest, is no fucking coincidence.
Stepped down as senior royals in 2021.
Given the fact that they are 2 of the most famous people on the planet, and I think it's fair to say quite divisive people, I think absolutely they have a case.
I think it shows clearly what I said, that the royals and the mainstream media barter with each other. And what has clearly taken place here is a deal where we talk about everything and anything, and we're even allowed to bring up Diana, as long as we don't go into Jeffrey Epstein, right, and Savile.
It's in point for security. A lot of people here believe that because they're not working royals, they're not entitled to taxpayer-funded security. They've made plenty of millions of their own. They should be spending that on their private security.
It's unclear how Andrew's royal security will be
handled.
This
is all
in the
PR.
future. And as far as Andrew's Royal Lodge stay goes, our insider says there's no plan to evict him from those living quarters.
It's all
at least for
PR.
now.
All of this is PR. Believe me. So right, so there's even more. There's even more just there. Just put a bit of bit of background noise on there. Let's have a look. What else we got? Prince Andrew booted, thrown out of Buckingham Palace. Why should... I think this was the one. This is the one. Right, let me just line this one up. Okay. Well, I'm just turn that back down. And
as Esther said, he's been reportedly told he can no longer stay in Buckingham Palace. That's now happening. But he reckons he can clear his name. How likely is that
Well, according to the papers, that's exactly his train of thought. Yes, basically Buckingham Palace at the moment is going through a 10-year refurbishment programme, which means Prince Andrew's suite was all moved out, cleared out anyway a couple of years ago to make way for the renovations. But according to The Sun, all his stuff is not being moved back in. So if he wants to stay in London, he reportedly has to find somewhere else other than Buckingham Palace. In fact, the source told The Sun the King has made it clear there is no place for Prince Andrew at Buckingham Palace. Now, of course, this comes almost a year to the day, actually, since we heard that Prince Andrew settled out of court with Virginia Giuffre, who accused him of sexually assaulting her when she was 17 years old.
Now, they're making it look like there's no comeback for him, but the bit that you need to understand is that Virginia Giuffre was a plant by Prince Andrew and the royals from day one because of the Jeffrey Epstein sweetheart deal. Got it? No more, no less. They could not afford other stuff coming up like me. And I hope that my treatment over the past 10 years, whilst the royals have been doing their refurbishment, I hope my treatment and my lack of help by the police over things that I can clearly prove shows you. Now, you tell me how Virginia Giuffre has managed to get her story around the world, get top lawyers, and managed to do all of this when I can't even get the police to fucking help me sue Puddick when I'm in the right and can prove it. Tell me that. How has this woman's story gone all the way around the world? She's got lawyers running off. It's all fucking coordinated because nothing gets out unless they want it to. You got that? I hope you got that. If you've got that, please give me a fucking thumbs up. Because I want to make that very fucking clear. Can I see some thumbs up, please? Let me see some thumbs up, please. Thank you, Angela Galloway. Mary Daniel. Oh, fuck. Yeah, all right. All right. All right, good. Good. I'm glad we're on the same page. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, if that treatment that I've been getting don't fucking show you what they do to someone who can actually damage them, because I can. It's not my fault. Daniela's paid off, right? And she's helping them. She's trying to, it was Simon Cowell Sunita. Oh, was it? What, because Bill fed me that fucking picture that was faked by the same person who done Virginia's? Who was it? David Shayler? He likes a laptop. What'd he do? Sit there in Puddick's office and fucking do both of them? Because he was around at the same time. I reckon that's who you got to do it for. I reckon it was David Shayler. XMI5 David Shayler, who they've paraded around, by the way. You know, dressed up like a woman, getting him to say that his name's Jesus, getting him on documentaries lying about John Harris dying, for getting it wrong first as well, right up in the middle of all of it. You know, sitting in the pie and mash shop with Puddick. Oh, the only way to fatten up David Shayler, pie and mash, it's the only way. Yeah. That's who I reckon it is. And the way they paraded him around to make himself look mad, he's obviously done something wrong. He's obviously breached the Official Secrets Act or something, and to stop himself from going to prison has got to, rubbish himself in front of everyone. Sitting in front of crockery that's got checkerboard on it. And like, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, man. Honestly, just trust me, it's everywhere. If you don't believe in the checkerboard stuff, then someone explain to me why there's checkerboard in the background of the Baby P story. And don't tell me it's because, that was their lino at the time. Fuck off. Because when you scroll down in the story, who you got? John Wedger, who reckons he's arrested Nicky Cooper 10 times in the past and gets the police officer wrong. Ha 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 ha. Fucking caught left, right and centre. Left, right and fucking centre. And there's another person who's interviewed Andrew Ash. Yeah? So there's another person who's close to the royals, which is why nothing happens to him. What's that, Paula, man? What's that? What you saying? Go into a police station and record yourself reporting Prince Andrew. I will. I'm going to have to, aren't I? I'm going to have to. But the idea is getting to the police station without these fucking cunts knowing. Because if they're fucking monitoring my front door, yeah, you got me? Yeah? It's all very well saying these things. That's why do you think I'm trying to go for the fucking local MP to get her to get me the police? Because then if she don't get me the real police, then she's in trouble. So I've got to leave a fucking chain so I can prove what I've been fucking doing. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do at the minute. I mean, I want a real inspector. I got old Bill in my family. You think I'll be able to get old Bill to talk to old Bill through my fucking family, wouldn't you? But no, everything's fucking hard work. So yeah, well, you know what I mean? Get me the real old Bill. I mean, it's all right when they want to send their fake ones round, send me, oh, we've had threats that your life's in danger. Oh, your life's in danger. Is it? Is it? Well, coming in. Fucking wankers. You're just all wankers, mate. A lot of you. Fucking wankers. All that you are. Fucking wankers. Come to me. Come and try and do something to me. You know what the fuck's going to happen. And I ain't fucking about it either. I know when my life's in danger. Yeah? I'm the fucking threat to Prince Andrew and Ghislaine. Yeah? Not this fucking stupid fucking fat bird who's gone out there look like she's ate every fucking victim that there ever was on Earth. Fuck's sake. Right, let's carry on with this.
Something which Prince
and
Andrew
the black
has
van,
always denied, but he did settle out
fucking
of court,
idiots,
which
mate.
led to the late...
Listen, they know they can't do nothing. If they ever did anything, everyone's going knocking on Puddick's door. The fucking end. And who's he connected to? The Royals. Very lucky. Got 2 jobs. You're a cunt, mate. I'm going to fucking get you. You are going down, you little prick.
Stripping him of his military titles, his royal patronages. Cunt. He's no longer a working royal. So perhaps to Buckingham Palace's mind and the King's mind, he's no longer a working royal.
Look at the fucking rubbish, yeah? Look at the fucking rubbish. Look at the rubbish. Look at that. I said in 2014 it was fucking fake. Fucking hell. Fuck me,
Why
man.
should they, the taxpayer, fund a suite at Buckingham Palace? But you're right, he is reportedly in consultations with American lawyers to clear his name.
Fucking 3 different photographs put together,
was coming forward to prove it wasn't there. Did he think there was going to be more from that Ghislaine Maxwell interview where they're questioning the validity of...
Why are we looking to these people to give us our news when these cunts can't work out what's going on and I can? Does this make any sense to you in this fucking world? Does it make any sense?
The photo.
Because they're on the fucking cover-up and I ain't. And that's the fucking bottom line. And the only reason that people believe them over me is because of the way that it's all presented. They're all sitting down, getting big people on. Oh, we're going over live now to Alan Dershowitz, who was fucking there on the BBC. Oh, we're live on the BBC. We've got Alan Dershowitz. Have we?
I mean, Ghislaine Maxwell is insisting that that photograph, which reportedly shows Prince Andrew with the young Virginia Roberts, as she was then known, with Ghislaine Maxwell, is a fake.
Mug. We just found out, little boy.
Don't know that as fact, but that's what...
We don't know that as fact. Well, maybe you want to watch my channel then. Ian Puddick, yeah? What are you chatting shit about me, Brian? I'll warn you're playing with fire, mate, to stop. Yeah, really? Let's have a look at you then, yeah? Let's have a fucking look at you. Yeah, let's have a look at you. Let's have a look at you. Let's have a look at your channel and see if you're fucking real. Because, yeah, mate, I'll come to your shop back playing with fucking fire, you cunt. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, is that what you're fucking saying then, yeah? Is that what you're saying, yeah? Yeah, is that what you're fucking saying to me? Where are ya? Where the fuck are ya? Yeah, playing with fucking fire, yeah, you cunt? Yeah? Why aren't you on the chat? Why aren't you on my fucking chat, you prick? You have been warned, yeah? Alright. Alright. I've been warned, yeah? Oh, I've been warned. I've been warned. I've been warned.
Hi, thanks for calling Old Bakery Gin. We're either busy cooking gin, making tea, or probably doing both, knowing us. Please hold, and we will try to answer your call shortly.
I've been warned.
Hi, thanks for calling Old Bakery Gin. We're either busy cooking gin, making tea, or probably doing both, knowing us. Please hold, and we will try to answer your call shortly.
We're going to hold. I'm not fucking having this.
Hi, thanks for calling.
I'm not at the shop. We'll get someone to answer then.
Thanks for calling Old Bakery Gin. We're unable to answer your call. Please leave a brief message and a number we can call you on, and we'll get back to you.
I ain't having this from you, you cunt. Who the fuck do you think you are? Yeah, you don't call the fucking shots, mate. You're getting nicked. And even if I'm talking to a fake account, come, Puddick, answer the phone. Answer the phone, Puddick. Right, we'll fucking call it again. We're fucking calling it again. I want to know what you mean by that. I want to know what you mean by being warned. We're live, by the way. We're live, everyone, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, thanks for calling Old Bakery Gin. We're either busy cooking gin, making tea, or probably doing.
I don't give a fuck.
Please hold, and we will try to answer your call.
Answer my call. He knows it's me. That's why he ain't answering. So he's connected to that account, even if it is a fake one. Got me?
Hi.
Got me?
Thanks for calling Old Bakery Gin. We're either busy cooking gin, making tea, or probably doing both, knowing us. Please hold. and we will try to
You're very lucky. You got 2 jobs. No, I want to know what he means. I've got plenty of other questions for him anyway.
Thanks for calling Old Bakery. Thanks for calling Old Bakery Gin. We're unable to answer your call. Please leave a brief message and a number we can call you on, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Many thanks.
Don't threaten me, Puddick. And don't do it through one of your fake accounts either, so you can go, it wasn't me. You're fine with these fake accounts. You always have been. So they're connected to you. Well, they're no good, are they? Fucking absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Don't threaten me, mate, because I'll come to your shop. Yeah, don't threaten me. And don't get your fake accounts to threaten me either. Especially when they've got your name on them, because it all comes back on you. And I can prove that you had fake accounts before. I've got the screenshots, remember? Yeah, so it probably is you. But you just want to go, yeah, not having you, mate. Not having you. Not having you. Yeah, I'll come to your shop. I've got no problem with it, yeah? You know, because you got some shit to answer anyway, haven't you, really? You know, the section tweet. Let's just fucking start there, you know? Without even going into your 2-hour conversation with Andrew, where you reckon that you fucking knew within 5 minutes that he weren't worth a wank, but you still sent me to fucking Hull with your fucking shitty equipment, didn't you? To set me up, yeah. Yeah. So there's plenty for you to answer, mate. Plenty, yeah? So don't get you silly little shit cunts on there trying to fucking warn me, because it's only going to come back on you. Got it? Dickhead. Don't tell me nothing, mate, because I'll be at your shop in a fucking heartbeat. So carry on if you want. Carry on. If you just tuned in, we just rung Puddick's shop and he didn't answer because he's getting his minions to threaten me online. And I'm sick of their fucking threats. You want to come and do something, come and do it. Because if you are against me, it means you're on Prince Andrew's side. And we know you're on his fucking side because you work for the cunt. Right? So fuck you. I don't give a fuck who they think they are. They ain't my fucking king and queen. Do you understand? I'm my own person. I don't look up to them. They're fucking shit cunts. Yeah, all of them. I don't give a fuck about none of them. And I don't have to like them. There's no law telling me I have to like these people that are so connected to paedophilia in so many different fucking ways. But you want to come judging me, tell me I'm mad, convince the public I'm fucking mad. We'll see, you little cunts, yeah? We'll fucking see, won't we? Yeah? Because when the phone hacking evidence comes out, the police corruption, the band rape member, which I can prove fucking hands down, I'll play you recordings of a band member knowing all about it right now if you want. Don't fuck with me. Anyway. Good afternoon. No, I'm not going yet. I'm looking for shit. As in, still ain't done me kitchen. Fucking freezing in now. Kitchen stinks where it's just fucking cold. I'm getting fucking sick of Clarion housing, I tell ya. I tell you now. Some shit needs to come out about them and all. Yeah, which I'll be doing an episode on soon. If these fuckers don't pull their fucking fingers out. I tell ya. Sick of this, being treated like a cunt by everyone. Still got a hole in me fucking side. Yeah, can't get no help with nothing. Fuck you, yeah? I'll get you in the end, you cunts. I'll fucking get you in the end. You'll think you're too fucking smart, too clever. How's it take a little cunt like me to work all this shit out, yeah? Yeah, you're fucking dog shit, man. You are so shit. Be ashamed of yourselves. You're rubbish. You're fucking rubbish. Absolute fucking dog shit, lot of ya. Nasher's done? Nah, man, I ain't had no Nasher's done. He been going on about fucking Nicky Cooper's teeth and all, man. No, can't get no help with nothing. Dentist, fuck all. You know what I mean? I need a couple of teeth, man. You know what I mean? It's hard to fucking hear. I've got no fucking teeth at the back. But they want me to go downhill anyway. Fuck them anyway. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what I look like, whatever. I'm telling the truth. You can fuck yourself, innit? I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So I ain't down the gym and that. I ain't sitting there with me fucking teeth looking like a fucking toilet. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I really couldn't give a shit. Anyway, these lot are all going forward with their plan. All I want to make sure is that you see it coming and it all pans out the way that I told you. Yeah? Virginia Giuffre is going to end up the one in trouble. We'll probably hear that she goes to prison over what she's done to Andrew. I can't see her walking away from it. She is one of them. Always was. And that's all they've ever reported. Because there's a deal done with the press that if we can do this and then the Harry thing, all I'm saying is look at it all happening and resolving just before the coronation. Yeah? That's it. There you go. There you go. Well, thank you, DJ Normal Norman. That's very nice of you. Thank you very, very much. It's very, very kind of you. Have all what? Have all your teeth melted into gold? Yeah, I'd have gold teeth. I don't give a fuck, man. I'll be worth a few. That's the only way I'll ever be worth a few quid. Alright, cool. Alright, people, thanks for tuning in. I just want to give you a little update there on what's going on with Andrew. It's going exactly the way that I told you it was going to go. So what we'll do is we will finish on this. Take care, thanks for tuning in. I will be back. See you soon.
You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone.
2023, welcome to the saga.
Shit on YouTube made me spit out my lager.
I know you heard about that shit, it was rank, bro. Can't catch man rocking Balenciaga. Nice right in our face, they ain't hiding it.
Sniffing little kids' hair, that's a Joe Biden thing.
No one that was there ever said shit.
I would've got locked attempting to pie him in.
I can't sit back and watch that cinema, really, bruh.
That make my heart get chillier.
No one ain't saying shit's getting sillier.
Why the fuck they trying to normalise paedophilia?
Catching lunch ran away and I'm clapping capping him.
Don't like the shit that's happening.
Fuck the government, bitch, I ain't backing it.
Death to all of them pricks child trafficking.
Epstein trafficker, 2 kids and a prince as a passenger. Lolita Express to the massacre.
Abuse on a plane with a lady Ghislaine. What's the matter, bro?
We're going deep in the ocean like Terramar.
Drag Kid Desmond?
Yeah, that's the era now. 1990s weren't like this.
Got man trying to twerk like this.
Like children paid for in cabinets from Wayfair.
Not right now, you're gonna find that in Mayfair. Social services act like they pay fair. Look who they're hiring in little kids daycare.
They're moving malevolish.
Be careful next time when you make a wish. Help the children you never did. Keep your foundation of empty
fucking nonce, cunts.
Nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi. Nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi. Nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi. Nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone.
I went through the secret door, guess who? I state bare facts, it's not a dead tune. I looked in the face of Ghislaine Maxwell.
Should have been Prince Andrew in the river. Try fuck with me and I'll expose it.
She don't speak true, Daniela knows this.
Fuck your symbols, cunts and your checkerboard.
And you can jump off a cliff with your poses.
No man, I'm a chick. Don't give a fuck, you was born with a dick. We can't say that, it's transphobic.
I fucking say what I like, you gonna suck public dick, you cunt.
You made it legal to give kids a sex change.
You can't stop us. Oh yes we can.
He's a nonce. Fucking nonce. Bacon nonce. He's a bacon. He's a nonce. Fucking nonce. Bacon nonce. He's a bacon.
These man's life should be actually void. It's a rap, G. Aaron Carter just died.
He's a bro, yeah, you know Nick from Backstreet Boys.
Was abused by the manager who made him his toy.
Lou Pearlman, that was the manager. They're usually the ones that's raw that will abuse their power, so watch cause they'll damage ya.
Tomoki, that's him, scavenger. Did you pay Andrew cash? You know what I'm talking about, Andrew Ash.
I don't feel what you man do. If it's up to me, you get burnt like a candle. Murdoch is still beef, I'm not backing.
Oh, piece of shit needs whacking. What about the telephone hacking? Fuck the bank, cause they all took drugs. Like, come on, got the sacking. Same people that hacked me, hacked Millie Dollar. News of the world, move Fowler.
You know, Comrade Brown or Kellaway. Can you move from me, please get the hell away?
How come Millie got supplied to the Ellie?
Levi Belford connected to police. Yeah, you know about the murder. Got nicked 8 years later, this shit's hard to believe. Let's talk about Virginia Dufresne, she's no different to Andrew, that bitch is a fake.
The picture they took with the both of them had you fooled, but I clocked it from day.
Got man cross, but you're going to hell still. Don't believe that bitch got paid 12 mil.
And it's fire for all of you nonces. Pussy hoes need to know how a jail feels.
Nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi. Nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi. Nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi. Nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone.
Put on my child skin shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in a land where the skies are blue, in the middle of little St. James. Everybody was happy, try to make someone go down on me. Yeah, I got a first class ticket, and I got it from Jeffrey Epstein. They were trafficking victims, drinking all the blood from kids they steal. They were walking on dead kids, adrenochrome cocktails after the meal.
Bacon. He's a nonce, fucking nonce. Bacon nonce. He's a bacon. He's a nonce, fucking nonce. Bacon nonce. He's a bacon. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi. kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone.